Hello and namaste, expedients. Today, we're going to go over some easy warm-up postures and then into some slight flowing that gives us an awareness of where we are in space, the ability to use our breath while we're in that space to find higher levels of consciousness and awareness. Take your time, exhale everything out, relax yourself down into a seated position of your choice, and close your eyes. Exhaling everything out. Withdraw your mind from times that have gone by and from times yet to come. Bring your awareness into this moment and into no other. Withdraw your mind from the places that you've been and from the places that you'll go. Maintain your awareness here in this place and in no other. Withdraw your mind from external objects, relationships, and activities. Maintain awareness only on the space bound by your skin and in the tidal rhythm of your breath, and in no other. Maintaining your exhalations then longer than your inhalations throughout the entire class. 30 minutes of complete awareness, focusing here on where we are in space and how the breath enlivens us in alignment. Again, exhaling everything out. Squeeze the stomach like a sponge. Round the spine slightly forward, feeling the shoulders away from the ears, letting the head and neck relax. Letting that forward bend end comfortably. Inhale, lifting up through the chin, giving your space between each and every vertebra of your spine to feel the spine like a spring, lifting up while the sit bones press down. Full in the breath, in the diaphragm, the lower lungs and upper lungs. And then exhaling, rounding through the spine again evenly, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, feeling the space between each and every vertebra of the spine lengthen, elongating everything out. Inhaling, feeling again your back bending space, giving you space of lightness with the crown floating all the way up on top of the spine. And exhaling again everything out. Squeezing the stomach like a sponge, to squeeze the spine like a sponge with the breath. And inhaling for space, reaching the hands and arms up. Extra space all the time for the vertebra of the spine. Interlace the fingers, pressing the palms up, keeping the shoulders still away from the ears. Let the chin come down. Relaxing the back of the head and neck. Feeling the downward pressure of the tops of the feet and the knees. Lifting space up to relax the back of the head and neck. Exhaling everything out. Inhaling, easily lifting the chin, allowing the back bend to allow you to look up. As you press the palms up, keep letting the sit bones push down, finding the full length of the spine all the way. And again, exhaling, allowing your side arm reaching to give you support for side bending, using Virasana or Hero's Pose as a way to feel the frontal plane, knowing where the head aligns with the hand that's reaching out and down for support and the sit bones underneath you. Inhaling, reaching downward towards other side support, inhaling for space, lifting. Letting the head stay in alignment with the palm down pressing and also the sit bones that are in line underneath, supporting the spine. And exhaling back. Letting the hands and arms then wrap around one another, pulling down on the shoulders. Letting the head and neck be comfortable here, keeping shoulders comfortable and relaxed. Let the head ease towards one side, twisting. Giving the shoulders the chance to keep heavy downward. Letting the spine stay like a spring, lifting upward, inhaling. And stay here for exhaling. When you inhale again, opening up the arms, crossing over opposite side shoulders. Keeping the shoulders away from ears still, letting the head and neck again elongate as you inhale, twisting. In the space that you have to twist, keep the shoulders where they can be down so that the head can continue to lift upward, feeling the space continuously extending. Even through the exhalation, and inhaling back. Releasing the hands and arms, reaching out, stretching. From here into Ardha Vasisthasana, the side plank, with the hands support again at the sit bone, resting there with the palm underneath the shoulder, extending opposite leg, feeling long through the arm, through the shoulder space, and through the spine all together. Fully spacious and inhaling. And exhaling, use the hand pushing off to come into gate pose. With a gate pose, keeps the knee and the heel in line. Let the head also stay in line with that space and side bending. This is Parigrasana, gate pose, giving you the extension again through the frontal plane. Allowing the frontal plane to be that comfortable place that you can really breathe into all the way. And then exhaling, easily lowering the hand and arm back down for support in that change. Lowering down into the sit bone, letting the change into cross-legged seated position. With opposite side then, inhaling, giving yourself the chance to extend out one leg, using that space to let your shoulders relax, and in that side plank, inhaling, aligning the palm with the shoulder, giving the downward pressure of the foot the chance to continue to extend through the spine in the frontal plane. This Ardha Vasisthasana, again, giving you the chance to really feel where your body is in space, connected, full of life and breath. Exhaling, pushing off and into gate pose, again, using Parigrasana. That side bend, giving you the comfort, giving you extension and suspension. Taking your time and being in this space, in this moment, and in no other. Inhaling for return back to the floor with the hand support, letting the feet and legs again cross, find space for the seated position to relax. Settle into the sit bones. Exhaling. Remembering to keep the exhalation smooth and always longer than the inhalations. From this space, inhaling, take the right leg out first and extending it toward you. Give yourself the chance to flex the foot, pull the toe set back towards the face, extend the hands and arms forward, and bend the elbows to elongate the spine. Keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears as you ease the twist into forward bending. Comfortable and easy, spacious in each and every vertebral space. Relaxed. Exhaling everything out. Taking one more deep inhalation. Feeling the initial extension starting to deepen even further, and exhaling everything out. When the comfort is there, inhale, coming back, giving space now with the hands to support the opposite side, put the feet into Baddha Konasana, the bound angle, then stepping opposite foot forward. An easy extension through the heel, pull the toes back. Using the twisting again, letting the shoulders relax, align the torso perfectly with the straightening leg. Align the chin with the sit bone, knee, and second toe. As the hands and arms aid you to an extension, feel the relaxation, bending through elbows, extending through spines, exhaling everything out. The inhalation also extending, still relaxing the shoulders down and away from ears evenly. When you inhale, giving that space, exhale, giving the grounding. Connecting ourselves to that electromagnetic field through the downward pressure of the sit bones and the leg in the ground. Exhale everything out that you don't need. And with that comfortable space, relaxed, sitting back up cross-legged, again giving yourself the sit bone pressure downward to lift up through the spine. Feeling that twist easy and luxurious. Going through this now with hands support, reaching over, crossing the spine to one knee, letting fingertip support in the back behind you. Keep the head on top of the spine, twisting. Still resting with the head between the sit bones, but on top of the spine. Exhaling everything out. And inhaling, easily releasing towards the other side, hand and arm again, crossing median line, back arm, fingertip support pressing down, shoulders are away from the ears while you twist. Remember to maintain the exhalations always longer than the inhalations. Everything out. And inhaling back square. Giving yourself time and support to relax into the standing movement here. Let one leg easily plant the heel in front of the ankle, crossing the opposite elbow and knee. Giving yourself a chance here to give the hand support that you need, with the hand reaching out towards the side, resting at the sit bone line, reaching forward, taking time then to step back into low lunge. As you inhale and bring the knee down, square the hips. And where the hips can be square, keep the shoulders away from the ears, lifting up through the arms. Let the head and neck stay in concentric curvature with the spine. Breathing, lifting, suspending. And exhaling easily, the fingertips down for support. Extend through the straight leg then, using the shoulders away from ears, keeping the hips square. Use a hand inhaling to support the sacrum. As you revolve through extended side angle, inhale to feel more extension through the hands and arms and fingers while the head and neck comfortably stays in its twist. Deepening. Inhaling. And staying here for exhaling. Longer than the inhalation. Inhaling, hands against support, back down to full forward bending support. Push off the back foot with a rock and inhale, float. Changing feet, planting one foot, stepping back other, and using low lunge again to square the hip set. To inhale the arms up, to feel where the comfort of your spine is like a spring, reaching upward, extending, suspending. And exhaling, fingertip support again for lunge. Using lunge again, keeping the hips square, straightening the back leg. Using the torso's rotation to feel additional extension. Put the hand and arm either at the sacrum for that support or continuing with its length in opposition of the back heel. Feeling the comfort in your spine elongating through the head and neck to heel. Exhaling everything out. And inhaling, hand and fingertip support back. Taking a full forward bend, pushing off the back foot again, float. Using the inhalation, sticking the heels down to the ground as wide as the sit bones. Use the hands at the shins for monkey pose. And exhale everything out. Bending through the knees, reach the hands and arms back, interlace the fingers, and from this space, straightening through the arms, let the head and neck hang down, keeping shoulders down and away from ears. This is Dvikossana, the double angle pose. Feel the space opening in the heart. Keep the head and neck long as you feel the distance of each and every length of spine going. Smooth exhalations. Inhale, bend the knees, and using again the standing position to release any tension in the body, sink into the heels. Feel how your body aligns itself perfectly with heels below your sit bones, below your ischiums. Feeling the extension all the way up through the crown. Lift the hands and arms and interlace the fingers. While you push the palms up, keeping shoulders still away from ears, lengthening, push into the toes, lifting up through the heels. If you like, slow motion, looking down, feeling the head and neck lengthen. And inhale to the heels touch the ground. Bend the knees, use the hands at the heart, using an inhalation, look forward, then begin to twist with the head and neck leading the charge. Crossing over the median line, resting tricep on leg, quadricep, giving the head the chance to again find its alignment with the spine, to be in support of the feet and counterbalance. Exhaling everything out. Inhale, straightening the arms, then lifting, straighten the legs, reaching the hands and arms up, side bend. Finding a side bend, a balancing moon pose here, giving the extension still the chance to work through the feet and legs while you're extending through one side body and contracting through the other. Inhaling. Exhaling. Everything out. And inhaling back up square. Bend the elbows again, rest the hands at the heart, bend the knees and twisting in the other direction. Inhale. With the head and neck comfortable, with the shoulders away from the ears, bring the head perfectly, symmetrically in counter position with the sit bones. Where the head and neck enjoys its placement in space, breathe. Exhale everything out. Inhaling, straighten through the arm, then as you straighten through the legs, lifting up, standing, and side bending opposite direction. The space that you can create in between each and every vertebra of the spine, making us aware of what we are in this space. Electromagnetic energy charged from the ground, filled and revitalized by the breath, inhaling, coming back to center. And exhaling the arms down. Relaxing through the shoulders, finding the stand. Continuing a little warm up here, giving some space for the sun salutation. Let's start at the front of the mat, giving the flowing sense of this practice the breath that it needs. Exhale everything out, hands to heart. Inhale, diving arms forward, straightening, lifting, back bending. Flowing the entire time, then exhaling, hinging at the hips, taking the hands and arms back, then down, support. As you inhale from that forward bend, step back into lunge, keeping the shoulders away from the ears with the front knee supporting the distance of the heel, long and easy. Press the palm down, inhale, stepping back, and give your chance for plank. From plank, exhale, bend the knees and elbows, only to 90 degrees, and pressing back up for seal pose. Relax the knees, keeping the feet pressing down and wider than the sit bones. The inhalation here lets you relax. Relax the head looking down around the spine, tuck the toes, push the sit bones back, and tread the feet. Downward facing dog. Exhaling. Inhaling, right leg up. If you can, keep the hips square, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, and as you step forward, bend the knee, tuck the tailbone slowly around the spine, and place the foot, giving yourself the chance for lunge. Again, that squareness of the heel and knee, giving you the chance to let the bones do the work. Inhale, pushing off the back foot, float. Full forward bend. Exhaling. Inhaling, diving upward. Unhinging at the spine and back bending. Fully supporting the head's distance away from the feet. And exhaling, hands to heart. Another one for the other side. Inhaling, diving upward. Letting the arms extend as they relax. And exhaling again, full forward bend. Using the distance between the heels to keep your lower back comfortable. Inhaling, left foot back, lunge. Feeling the lunging space, keeping where you can comfortable. Exhale, a transition. It helps sometimes to lift a palm, stepping back the foot, plant the palms both in square plank. Exhale, bend the elbows this time and the knees, chaturanga. Resting into the space, pull the spine longer, then point the toes, straighten the legs, lock the knees. Pressing the palms down, keeping the arms now comfortable but straight, look up. Upward facing dog. Enjoying the space that you created, then tuck the toes, downward dog, tread the feet. Exhale everything out. Smooth, easy. Inhaling, left foot, opposite leg up, and giving that time again to step forward. Remember the little cheat, lift the palm, place the foot, finding lunge, square and easy. Relax, pushing off the back foot, float. Sinking through the heels, exhaling, full forward bending. And inhaling, fly, unhinging at the spine, lifting up to find your back bending comfortable, extensive, full of suspension, before exhaling the hands back to the heart. Resting in this warm space, feel the shoulders away from the ears, keeping the hips square. As you're in your place square, let the hands and arms again reach out nice and wide, keeping shoulders away from ears.
Inhaling, feeling a little bit of balance here in the support of the right foot, first pushing down, opening up through the hip, using the inside of the thigh or the calf. For a tree pose, turn the palms up. If you can, reach the hands and arms up or make cactus arms. And find that the foot and leg is not pressing on the knee itself, but on the inner thigh or the inner calf. Feel the head is resting above the heels. Even the throat is somehow finding the balance with a little bit of back bend. All of that space, making sure that we're extending and full of suspension. Last breath in. Exhaling, sink the feet both down, standing strong. Do nothing. Simply feeling how the body is there, comfortable, stable. Opposite side, inhaling, floating hands and arms up. Again, finding that you can modify this. Even the toe set that's down, you can keep it on the ground. Feeling that you're still finding a back bend, align your head with your standing heel sets. Even with the foot, giving you that support, you can feel an opening hip and an extending back bend that gives you lightness. Breathing into space. And letting it all out. Inhale if you like to step out of it this time and using the heels both pressing down again. Exhaling the hands and arms down, keeping the shoulders down. From here, finding a sagittal hip standing posture, the warrior one. Using one foot forward, step the other foot back half your height. As you step back half your height, keep the hips square, straighten the back leg, and let your head stay between the width of your feet. With that inhalation, lift the arms, and if you can, frame the head with the arms, letting your head go back with the arms, shoulders down and away from the ears. Breathe. Maintaining the stability of the posture with the comfort that you can find through the hands and fingers. Through the support, if you like, with the hands even behind the head, like you're on vacation. Still square, comfortable. Inhaling for them the space to step out, using the hands and arms and shoulders back and behind you, lean forward, push off the back foot by bending the knee and float. Finding the standing position, square again, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, rolled back, step opposite foot back, half your height. As you extend through the back leg again, feeling the back of the neck get long, lift the arms. Letting the arms frame the head, knowing where the body is in space. The head far enough back to still be over the sit bones. Letting the sternum stay above the pubic mound. Keeping the distance between each and every vertebra of the spine longer. Last breath in. And exhaling, hands and arms down, support a bending of the knee and the back, floating. A standing in both feet that leaves you suspended. The head comfortable, up and on top of the heels. The shoulders down and away from the ears. Exhaling everything out. Letting it all go. Another inhalation this time. We'll give this chance to step back and open the hips. So as we step our foot back, spin the heel in, but keep the back heel behind the toe set. Here in Warrior Two, keep this extension in full knowledge of what it's doing. It's a twist. So as we have our heel deeper than our toes, take the head then looking away from the back heel, and with that extension, relaxation. Inhaling. And exhaling. With the comfort of the chin, pushing back and away from the back heel. Using an inhalation, staying in this space, lengthen. And exhaling everything out. Relaxing through arms and shoulders here. Letting the hands and arms come square at the heart. Giving yourself the chance then to move into that side angle. Finding elbows set resting down with the chance to extend then Parsvakonasana. This is a way, again, comfortable and easy to move our extensions into a twist for triangle. Right now in the frontal plane, comfortably straightening through the front leg until you use the hand to the shin. And for twisting, it requires the head, neck, and gaze to look upward, giving you grounding through the feet, feeling the spine extending, exhaling everything out. Inhale, easy, bending through the knee again to give space for Warrior Two. With the Warrior Two space, keeping the shoulders away from ears, turn the front foot in if you can. Square, keeping shoulders away from ears, push arms out. Changing sides, lift the toe set up, and find Warrior Two again. Square where you can be in line with the heels and the heads on top. With the back heel again behind the toe set, let your knee in the front come to the heel and extend through the arms. All that extension that you can find, making it comfortable. Exhaling, twisting. Everything exhales. When you inhale, easily bending through the elbow to rest the knee, finding Parsvakonasana, keeping shoulder space away from ears. Exhaling. Then, inhaling to straighten through the front leg, keeping hand support down there for triangle. Trikonasana is the twist again where the head stays in line with the heels. As you look up, feel the twist comfortable. Exhaling. With a final exhalation done. Bend the knee and coming back again to the side angle and to the Warrior Two, keeping the arms and shoulders relaxed. Exhaling. And inhaling, straightening through both legs, turn the toe sets in. Push the sit bones back and use the hands reaching out to go to the outside edges of the ankles or the calves or the feet. Finding comfort, finding extension, and full forward bend. Exhaling. Hand support then gives you the chance to come with one knee and the other knee down to center in Hero's Pose. In Hero's Pose, our easy transition right back into the floor comfortably for Shavasana. As you find a hand out reaching for side bending, let a sit bone rest, and through the initial deer pose, extending through one leg to help the rotation of the spine ease itself down toward ground. Elbow space, going through the lower back, avoid the bones. If you can, come into the side body, in through the kidney as a roll down, and then extending through the feet and legs. Let the palms turn up. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. And breathe. Simply enjoying the space that you've created. Maintain the smoothness of your breath. Always allowing the exhalations to remain longer than the inhalations. And finally letting it all go. Letting the feet and legs, if you like, come into support here. Letting the shoulders be away from the ears while you roll through shin box. It uses a hand to press down to comfortably come back up and into the seated position. In the seated position, relaxing. Feel that the head is resting perfectly up and on top of the spine and addressing again where you are in space. Bring the head, if you can, up and above the sit bones. Allow the sternum to rest above the pubic bone. Breathing, extending, relaxing. Every exhalation longer than the inhalation. continuously finding the space for your awareness is more accessible. Exhaling everything out. With nothing to finish and nothing to start, turn the palms up. Allow the space of the hands and fingers to stay and even get wider, letting the head and neck feel longer and even more suspended by your breath. Continuously aware. Allowing the benefits of your practice to come to you easily. May you share them with all others. Allowing your awareness and relaxation to emanate throughout you and throughout the space and all the people that you meet. Maintain in this space relaxation. Maintain in this space, if you can, even a higher amount of consciousness of where you are in space. The head comfortable, the sit bones supportive, the neck relaxed. Squeezing the stomach like a sponge, whether inhaling or exhaling. Again, exhaling everything out. And inhaling. Still squeezing the stomach like a sponge. Beginning to feel that you have that awareness again of where the breath is in the body and where the body is in space. Finding where you're relaxed in this space, keeping the eyes closed. Feel the face relax. Feel the eyes become heavy. Remaining conscious. To find a comfortable way to maintain this movement set. Know even that you can find your comfortable transition back to stand without a lot of sort of discomforting action for the head. Feeling one leg and ankle again, resting in front of the other knee, rest the elbow. Crossing the arms, this is a posture I like to think of as sitting like a tiger. Sitting like a tiger allows us to make transitions comfortable, smooth, and easy within the planes. Using first the sagittal plane, keeping ourselves square, inhaling, come into half boat, reaching forward, feel the feet and legs, wrap the arms around the legs, and then extending. Hang onto the backs of the legs while you extend. Let the feet and toes flex, becoming active. Then again, exhaling. Find the open hip space, finding twisting, and letting the shoulders relax away from the ears. Cross the arms. Exhaling. Feeling that comfortable and easy. Inhaling, unwinding from that twist, looking forward, hands and arms reaching forward, feet and legs coming forward, wrap the legs. Opposite side. Taking here again the space comfortable, first straightening through the legs, then finding that movement, able to becoming in that twisting position, relaxed. Arms and shoulders again. Help the head and neck in their position to rest, twisting. Everything out. And inhaling back, this time side bending, bringing the feet and legs together, finding deer pose in a space that you can counterbalance, Feel the head and neck, feel the ears even in the perfect alignment of the heels and sit bones. All breath in. And exhaling back into sit bones, back into the sagittal plane. Interlace the fingers, feeling the shoulders away from ears. Exhaling. Changing with space, straightening through the legs again, flex through the feet. Keeping the space relaxed with you. Shoulders again away from ears, finding the opposite space to twist, reaching up, not so wildly, giving the chance for the head and neck to feel back bending. All the way extending. And exhaling back down and into deer pose. Support again, and if you like, feel the head, the neck, the ear in the frontal plane. Perfect balance, comfortable. In space, enjoying it. And exhaling the hand down for a supportive change. Plant the foot down, using the shoulders away from the ears, extend the front leg. A little bit of a jump over the fence and then to jump back. Use the hand pressing down in alignment with the sit bones. As you bring a hand forward for counterbalance, step the leg back and find your low lunge. Comfortable, easy, square towards the front. Exhale everything out. With hands and arms then reaching back, tuck the toe set in the back, finding a superhero landing can come to standing as you straighten the back leg and into that extension, looking forward, pulling shoulders back. Push off the back foot and float to stand. Squarely in stand, keeping shoulders away from ears, opposite foot steps back. Find the low lunge in the knee coming down, feeling again the squareness of the spine. Inhaling, reach the arms back. Exhaling, extend through the back leg again straight. Keeping the hips square, find the extension of spine all together, prepared to now stand ready for the day. Inhaling, pushing off the foot, bend the knee to do so. Inhale into awareness and sink both heels. Exhaling everything out. From that standing position, allow your body to just rest into the heels. Fully conscious, fully aware. Comfortably, if you can, then finding even additional standing balance here in a little bit of fun play. Step with one foot comfortably, resting it on the top of a knee and quadricep with the hands at the heart. Using cosmic cycle, bring the hands and the arms to work, crossing the plane and bringing the head in perfect alignment with the heels. Exhaling. Grounding and leaving on an inhale. Reaching up and stepping down, using the extension to sink the heels. Look up, back bending. And exhaling opposite side, foot again steps up on top of knee. Give space to find the playfulness. Feeling where you can, bring awareness to the head. Bring the palms, if you need, step out, testing it back again, push off, plant a foot, find the hands, use the head, exhaling. Cosmic cycle done, inhaling, step back out, square the feet, keeping shoulders away from the ears as airplane pose, floating arms back, lean forward, kick a leg back, point the toes, and fly. Keeping the length of the body easy. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale everything out. And inhaling, easing back, bring the feet and legs again square back directly underneath you. Shoulders away from ears. Squaring in that space, opposite foot presses down, let the hands and arms again counterbalance back, float into the extension of the sagittal plane. Using the perfect length of the foot, point the toe set. Feel the contraction in the spine allowing you to back bend. float upon the breath. And inhaling back up. Resting back and down into the feet in the standing position. Taking the time to square the feet. Let the big toes touch. Widen the heels just slightly. Then bend the knees and rest the palms on the knees, keeping the legs squeezed together. From here, continue to lower the sit bones down. If you can, let the heels rest, keeping support underneath you. Resting here, make a box. Hands and arms diving forward, and then inhaling and diving upward. All that space allowing you to step back into both heels, and as you step into both heels, monkey pose. Final time. Exhaling. With the hands reaching down by the ankles, bend the elbows. If you can, feel the extension through the spine by the work of the legs. Let the hands and arms relax down to the ankles. And as you push down through the heels, lift the toes. Feeling spinal length. Prepared for the day. Exhaling everything out. Shaking out all the tension that you don't need. And finally, easing with hands and fingers, walking back up the legs. Giving yourself support to come to the stand. In the standing position, feel as if you may take any part of your day on gracefully. That you can, from this position, head directly and efficiently into whatever your purpose is. Enjoying the time. Thank you so much for spending it with me. My name is Greg Bowles. I look forward again to teaching you. And I look forward to seeing again the benefits of your practice. Namaste, everyone.